Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney and welcome to Brittney's Place. On this channel, we do reviews and unboxings. Today, I'm coming to you all with an update on my Oura ring. I did an unboxing video down below. Make sure you click that video and check it out. It was done on my main channel. And I just want to give you all a honest review on the Oura ring because I've had this Oura ring now for close to 2 months. I've had my ups and downs with it. I've had my good days and my not so good days. And I'm just going to let you know if I believe that it's worth the hype, if I believe that it's a good investment, and if I'm going to be using it going forward. So if you're interested in this video and other videos like this, where I just review different gadgets and bags and products and fragrances, this is the place for you. This is your home. Go ahead, take a seat, click that subscribe button, and turn on your post notification bell. That way, whenever I come to you all, we'll all be together. You'll get a notification. But nevertheless, I did pick up my Oura ring on Black Friday. I got the gold one in size 9, I believe. If it's wrong, I'll put it somewhere in the description or on the screen. I also got the Generation 5. And if that's wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But I had no idea. I really didn't look into the Oura ring too deep until I decided to start my fitness journey. And I was wearing my Apple Watch every day, tracking my steps. I enrolled into Pilates. I do a lot of those vlog videos on my main channel if you're interested. Links down below. But I was interested in Pilates and I just started, wanting to keep track of my health. And then I started seeing different videos or like TikToks about this ring. And it really seemed cool because a lot of people were saying that it alerted them when they were about to get sick. And then I actually spoke to some nurses when I was at the hospital with my dad, and they were talking about how the ring was really beneficial. So it really just piqued my interest. And the more that I read about it, the more I said, you know what, I really want to get it. I just think it's cool. It's going to track my steps. I don't always have to wear my watch if I get the ring. And then I was looking forward to it being able to tell me if I was going to get sick or not, like before I got a cold or something like that. So the first few weeks, the ring is going to get used to your normal makeup. So you're not going to get alerted as frequently as you may once the ring has some information pertaining to your normal sleep cycle, your normal heart rate, your normal breathing patterns, your normal cycle. It just has to get used to you. I do wear this ring most of the day, pretty much all the time, unless I'm taking a shower or I'm washing dishes. Other than that, I'm wearing my ring. I do switch fingers sometimes depending on how it feels. If it starts to feel uncomfortable, I'll move it to another finger. I typically rotate between, my pointer finger and my middle finger on both hands. And yeah, I've really enjoyed wearing it. Now, what I can say is the first few weeks when I wore it, it was cool. It didn't really get in the way of anything. I really enjoyed being able to see the insights about my sleeping patterns. It really helped me understand a little bit better, like actually seeing a visual on what my body was doing throughout the night. Like, was I tossing and turning a lot? Was I waking up throughout the night? Was I getting a lot of deep sleep? And then it also has this portion on the app, because along with the ring, you do have to purchase an app. You do get I got a free trial with the ring. I don't know if that's with everyone or if that was just because I bought it during Black Friday. And I know sometimes when you buy things at certain times, they offer different promotions. So I don't know. But I do know there is a subscription. I think the subscription is I think it's under $10. I think it's like $5, $6, maybe $8 a month. I don't know. Let me see. I forgot that I wasn't recording on this phone. So I can actually check everything now. So yes, I have a size 9. And this is what the app looks like. Like, it gives you information about your ring, how charged it is. So right now, I have 72%. It also gives you information about your readiness, your sleep, your activity, and your heart rate. So it shows that I was just relaxed. It gives information about my cycle. It gives information about my heart rate. It also gives information about my readiness. So it says your heart rate lowered last night, so you might not be fully recovered. Today could be a good day for doing something relaxing, such as stretching or going for a walk outside, especially if you feel low on energy. And it just gives me my activity goal, how many steps I have, my daytime heart rate, my stress, my resilience, all of that. So that's really, really cool. But back to what I was going to say is there is a subscription for it. The subscription is Let's see. Manage membership, active member. I thought it showed you here. Okay. So my membership plan. So I pay $5.99 a month. You can switch to an annual plan too, but I literally just pay $5.99 a month. If you switch to an annual plan, it's you could do $69.99. So I don't think that's bad to give you all the data that it gives you. After the 2 weeks, it was able to notify me if things changed, like if there were minor symptom alerts or major alerts. It did freak me out a little bit because I'm like, why the freak is it saying this? One day it said that I had minor symptoms, that something may be wrong with me based on the fact that my heart was beating faster than normal and my breathing was elevated and my body temperature was elevated. But I'm going to talk to you about that in just a little bit. But it was right that time because my son had actually started having a sore throat. He had a little cold. And then I got a little cold the next day. And then after that, I got better. And then my ring got back to, I was back on track. And my ring mirrored that I was back on track. And then when I had my cycle for the second time, it started to show major signs that something could potentially be wrong because, again, I had elevated breathing, elevated heart rate, and it freaked me out because it was happening so frequently. But I did some research, and a lot of women say they experienced the same exact thing when they were on their, what is it called? It's called a luteal phase. It's like PMSing, or I don't want to say it's like PMSing. It's that phase before you actually start your period. And so I was PMSing, and it was alerting me that I had major signs of something not right. And that can, your hormones during that phase can trigger your breathing to be elevated, as well as your body temperature, as well as your heart rate. So all of that was taken into going on. And what I decided to do is look at it differently because I was thinking of just taking the ring off while I was going through that phase, but it still provided really good information because the days that it said that I had major signs of strain, that's what it says. It tailored my exercise goal down based on my sleep, based on what was going on with my heart rate and my breathing. And it let me know, like, okay, so today, instead of aiming for 10,000 steps, aim for like 5,000 or aim for 7,000. So I kept it on because of that. And then after my period came on, then immediately, like clockwork, everything started to smooth back out and I no longer had the major signs. I can say this though, it's really interesting because I've been using this period tracker app for years. And that's what I go off of. Some days it's right, like some months it's right, and I start my period the exact day. But more often than not, I start my period around the day that it expects me or anticipates me to start my period. With the Oura ring, it actually started the same day. Like the Oura ring said possible period start date. I started my period that day. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like the insights as far as when you're going to start your period, how you're feeling, based on all of that information has really, really been amazing for me. So I really enjoy wearing the Oura ring, despite getting the annoying alerts that, I have minor or major signs of strain. What I can say is if you're someone that's very, very nervous, like if you have a lot of anxiety around, like if something's wrong with you, it may not be the best investment for you. But if you're someone that can look at the information and say, okay, this is what's going on, and use it to actually help and not let it scare you, then this can be beneficial. But there are some people that I've spoken to, and they were like, I just can't wear the ring because I would be freaking out all day. And I completely respect that and know where they're coming from. There was a point that I don't think I could have wore the ring either because of how nervous I would have gotten. Overall, I would give this ring a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's been really great. It charges super fast. So literally, like, I'll put it on the charger, which looks like this, for like while I'm in the shower. My showers aren't super, super long. I'll say like it takes me maybe, because I go in there, I do more than just take a shower without doing, giving too much information. By the time I come back to this, I've taken my shower, washed my face, brushed my teeth, sprayed something in my hair, put my lotion on, got some coffee for the morning. It takes maybe like 30, 45 minutes, the ring is already charged. I get an alert that it's been charged. So it charges super fast, a lot faster than my watch. I still do wear them both because the apps that I'm using on my phone, my watch picks up my steps a lot better than my ring does, which is shocking. But they're kind of still the same. Like at the end of the day, my Oura rings is similar to the steps that my watch shows. My watch always shows more. I don't know if it's because I'm actually walking more or if my watch is picking up on like my wrist movements more. I don't know, but my watch always has higher steps. So I tend to wear my watch too, like if I'm in a competitive mode because I'm on this walking app with some of my friends. If I'm in a competitive app, I will wear my watch that day. What else can I say about the Oura ring? I think it's also really cool that it shows you like your, let me see what it says. It shows like your, cycle regularity, we already went over that, your heart health. So it can say like your cardiovascular age, which it goes back and forth for me. So sometimes it says that I'm 0.5 years older, and then it says sometimes I'm 1 year older. And right now it says I'm 2 years older than my actual age. But it still says that it's aligned. Even though it says 2 years older, if you can see that, and it says you clearly have a secret recipe to further boost your cardiovascular age. Getting more activity is the way to go. So I'm going to definitely start working on that because it also shows me where my areas of opportunity are, and it says my cardio capacity is fair, and so I can increase that. And it also gives me like an option to do a walking test. If you're stressed, it will also let you know, like it will also prompt you to do like some stress exercises. And it's really cool to be able to see like how stressed my body was during my PMS phase versus now. And then it also shows like how good you are with meeting your recommended activity levels. So like if you're needing to move every hour, or if you haven't moved for like hours, it's going to alert you that you need to start walking. It's also going to give you information regarding your recovery time. So it says to improve your fitness, you need regular exercise, but it's also easier days to help your body recover. It's during the rest that your muscles grow and repair. Recovery time tracks the number of easy days you've had during the week and the timing of your last easy day. So it gives you like a scale so you can have optimal, good, fair, or pay attention. And right now I am at optimal. Gives you the calories that you've burned, your daily movement. It lets you see like a graph of your movement. It's just super, super cool. Like I love this ring, and I haven't even, I'm sure there's some other things that I'm missing, but there's just so much good information into this ring, and it goes really with like everything I'm wearing. I don't feel like, okay, dang, I have to put this ring on. It just fits. It looks good. It doesn't look, crazy. They come in a lot of different colors. People have been complaining about scratches I've seen on social media. I mean, I don't know. I do have some scratches. If I look closely, I can see them, but I guess I don't want to say I don't care, but I don't look that closely at the ring. I don't do any heavy lifting with weights or anything, so I don't have like a whole bunch of scratches, but I'm sure there are some scratches on here, but it doesn't bother me. So all in all, I think it's a great investment. I think if you are wanting to be more in tune with like your health, if you're starting your fitness journey, or if you're already on your fitness journey, or if you just like to know insights about yourself, this is a great investment to have. It definitely can replace your watch if you're using a watch, but like I said, sometimes, I didn't throw away my watch completely because there are some days that I prefer to wear them both. So that is my update. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced the Oura ring. Let me know what you think about it, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.